Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's topic, we'll discuss meals and entertainment deductions for 2020. So let's dive right in. Wouldn't it be great to have the IRS pay part of the cost of your meals? When you have your own business, any expenses for food and drink are deductible business expenses. That is, if you discuss business. When TICJA, which is Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, was passed and signed into law, the deductibility of expenses for meals and entertainment under Section 274 was amended. When it came to substantiation rules, the only difference for 2018 and beyond is that meals and beverages must be separately stated. For example, hot dogs at a ballpark are treated as entertainment and are no longer deductible after 2017. The following chart summarizes the new rules. Now, when you have lunch with client, business discussed before, during, or after the meal, 50% is deductible. If no business was discussed, then none of it is deductible. However, cab fare to the restaurant is 100% deductible. Now, in the second scenario, airfare to, let's say, Seattle to call on client is 100% deductible. Lodging while you're there is 100% deductible. The meals while you're eating alone is only 50% deductible. Now, when you have meals with a client but no business was discussed, then only 50% is deductible for your portion. None of it is deductible for client's meal. In the next scenario, airfare to, let's say, Florida for a doctor to attend medical convention, 100% deductible. Meals while you're there, only 50% is deductible. In the next scenario, airfare to Boston for investment seminar, none of it is deductible. Lodging while you're there, none of it is deductible. In the next scenario, tickets to ball game for you and the client, none of it is deductible even if you discuss business. However, taxi fare to the game, 100% deductible. The food and drink at the game, 50% deductible if billed separately from tickets. In the next scenario, complimentary theater tickets for the client or customer, none of it is deductible if you are not present. However, possible deduction as a gift. In the next scenario, tickets to charity golf tournament run by volunteers, none of it is deductible. In the next scenario, green fees, cards, food and beverages consumed while hosting client, none of it is deductible even if you discuss business. As you can see, expenses qualify as business meals only if business is actually discussed. The meal must directly follow or precede a substantial and bona fide business discussion. The directly follow or precede standard is satisfied if the meal occurs on the same day as the business discussion. Note that no actual business need come from the meeting so long as you discuss business at the restaurant. Be careful not to simply alternate days in which you and your friend pick up the check. Any regular exchange of meal checks, if caught by the IRS, will be disallowed as a sham in an audit and subject you to fraud penalties. Now, business transportation such as airfare, taxis, etc. remains fully deductible. But travel to investment seminars or investment convention is not. Note that some meal and entertainment expenses remain fully deductible. 1. Expenses treated by the employer as compensation to an employee. The 50% reduction applies at the employee level if the employee claims the deduction. 2. Expenses reimbursed under an accountable plan. Fully deductible to the person receiving the reimbursement if reported in income, with the deduction applied to the person making the reimbursement. 3. Meals served at an employer-operated eating facility such as a cafeteria. This was changed to the TICJA of 2017 to 50% as of 2018 and 0 after 2025. 4. Expenses incurred for recreational or social activities provided by the employer for the benefit of its employees. Example, holiday parties, summer outings, etc. 5. Expenses for goods, services, and facilities made available by the taxpayer to the general public, such as promotional tickets or customer samples. And 6. Food or beverage expense normally excludable under the de minimis fringe benefit rules. Example, coffee and tea, which was reduced to 50% as of 2018. Now, there is a tax court case on June 26, 2017, where the U.S. Tax Court in Jacob versus Commissioner ruled that the Boston Bruins could deduct the full amount rather than only 50% spent on meals for players and staff at hotels during away games. This could have made it easier for singers, authors, actors, and others to claim full meal expense deductions while on the road if meals were part of their work travel schedule. The court allowed the deduction under the de minimis fringe exception, finding that the meals were provided in a facility on or near the employer's business premises and were provided immediately before, during, or after the employee's workday. Depending upon the circumstances, it appears that premises may be portable. But the TICJA of 2017 has modified this deduction. The case hinged on the courts agreeing that the hotel where the team ate was an employer-operated eating facility. So as of 2018, only 50% of such expenses are allowed, dropping to 0 after 2025. On the last note, just make sure that you keep two types of record. First is to keep a record in Excel or a log that shows date and time of event, cost of meals and beverages separately stated for tax years 2018 and beyond, the place, business purpose, name of business associates, and relation of individuals such as customer, client, potential customer, and employee. Second is receipts of $75 or more. However, a receipt or statement for lodging is needed regardless of amount.